Since 1976, the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird has held the world record for the fastest air-breathing manned aircraft, with a recorded speed of roughly 2,200 miles per hour. That works out to a staggering 37 miles per minute. With tensions rising between America and the Soviet Union, the need for reconnaissance aircraft was growing. Lockheed's previous spy plane, the U-2, was relatively slow at only 500 miles per hour, and with radar technology rapidly changing, it was no longer safe to fly over the Soviet Union. On October 27, 1962, when at the height of the Cuban Missile Crisis, Air Force Major Rudolph Anderson was piloting a U-2 reconnaissance mission over Cuba and suffered a fatal injury from a Soviet surface-to-air strike. Although the SR-71 was armed with radar countermeasures, its greatest protection was its unrivaled speed and high altitude of 85,000 feet, where most planes flew at around 40,000 feet at the time. It was also equipped with a camera that could photograph 100,000 square miles of the Earth's surface per hour. Although it was an almost perfect plane, the Cold War was coming to an end, and the operating cost of $200,000 per hour was no longer viable. The SR-71 served the U.S. Air Force from 1964 to 1998. With an average cost of $2.1 billion, the B-2 Spirit is the only U.S. aircraft that combines long-range, large payload, and stealth in a single platform, giving it the ability to project air power anywhere in the world. It can fly 6,000 nautical miles unrefueled and 10,000 nautical miles with just one aerial refueling. With its ability to carry more than 20 tons of conventional and nuclear ordnance and deliver it precisely under any weather condition, it has the ability to change the outcome of any conflict with a single mission. The B-2 Spirit can carry conventional or thermonuclear weapons such as 80 500-pound guided bombs or 16 2,400-pound nuclear bombs. The B-2 Spirit is designed to strike high-value targets that are either out of the range of conventional aircraft or considered to be too heavily defended for conventional aircraft to strike without a high risk of loss. The B-2 is the only acknowledged aircraft that can carry large air-to-surface weapons in a stealth configuration. 21 aircraft were built in the original B-2 fleet. Today, the fleet consists of 20 aircraft, following the loss in February 2008 of the Spirit of Kansas, which crashed while taking off from Andersen Air Force Base, the only such incident in the B-2's more than 20 years of operation. They are currently stationed at Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri and are to be used until 2032. The F-35 Lightning is the fifth-generation fighter combining advanced stealth with fighter speed and agility, fully fused sensor information, network-enabled operations, and advanced sustainability, not to mention its ability to take off vertically. As the largest and most expensive military program, the F-35 is subject of much scrutiny and criticism in the U.S. and in other countries. In 2013 and 2014, critics argue that the plane was plagued with design flaws, with many blaming the procurement process in which Lockheed was allowed to design, test, and produce the F-35s all at the same time, instead of identifying and fixing defects before firing up its production line. By 2014, the program was $163 billion over budget and 7 years behind schedule, but on the 22nd of May 2018, the first F-35s were in use and in combat in Israel. The United States plans to buy 2,663 F-35s, which will provide the bulk of the crewed tactical air power of the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps in coming decades. Deliveries of the F-35s for the U.S. military are scheduled until 2037, with a projected service life of up to 2070. Although it is mainly developed by Lockheed, Northrop Grumman, and Boeing, along with a few other companies, contributed into the development and production of this plane. With the first squadron ready for Navy use last Thursday, the F-35s are ready to go. Despite all the critics, the F-35 is the most advanced fighter jet ever.